Before deciding which colour technique and shades to apply to Nera, Hugo Ferreira conducted a thorough consultation to establish the chromatic type, tone and undertone, eye colour, natural base colour, cosmetic colour and condition of the hair. To prepare this colour technique, Formula 1 was applied to Nera from roots to ends to even out the colour. Isolate and block the fringe area. After having separated the hair centrally and transversely, isolate the 4 created sections. In the rear left section, using a tail comb, separate a first strand, which should be approximately 2 cm wide, horizontally. Using a balayage technique, apply Formula 2 to the upper part of the strand. Apply Formula 2 to the side of the strand and, keeping the brush vertical, blend over the lengths. Using a milkshake colour board, proceed over the ends in the same way. Separate another 2 cm wide strand. Apply Formula 2 using the same technique. Using a tail comb, separate the third strand, which should be approximately 1 cm wide, and isolate. Separate the next strand, which should be 2 cm wide, pull upwards, and using a balayage technique, apply Formula 2 to the lower area. Proceed with the same technique over the last 2 strands of the left side. This technique, called shadow balayage, creates luminosity, lightening the upper area and giving transparency and softness by lightening the lower area. In the rear right section, using a tail comb, separate the first strand, which should be approximately 2 cm wide, horizontally. Apply Formula 2 to the upper area of the strand using the balayage technique. Proceed with the following strands, repeating and mirroring the same procedure. Over the right side section, separate the first strand, which should be approximately 1 cm wide, horizontally and isolate. Separate another 2 to 3 cm wide strand. Pull upwards and apply Formula 2 to the lower area using the balayage technique. Keeping the brush vertical, blend the lengths. Place the strand on the brush and conclude the technique, lightening the ends. Proceed with the third strand in the same way. Pull upwards and apply Formula 2 to the lower area using the balayage technique. Conclude the same technique over the last strand. Repeat and mirror the same technique on the opposite side. The shadow balayage technique creates transparency and luminosity in the hair for an extremely soft and elegant result. Next, tone the lightened strands using Formula 3. Use Milkshake Lifestyling Firmer Protector to protect the hair from the heat of the straightening iron. Take the first strand with the iron in a rear diagonal and create a slight half twist with a volume on technique. Run the iron under the strand and with an anti-clockwise rotating movement, create a twist. Proceed in the same way, reaching the ends. Using a straightening iron, flatten the twist from roots to ends. Repeat the same procedures over the entire head of hair. This type of technique creates a slight wavy movement over the length of the strand. The result is a very feminine look, where the long bob style interprets rigorous and chic elegance. Fix the style using Milkshake Lifestyling's strong hairspray.